Hey guys, so this is my first, actually it's my second hair updo video for homecoming, and I don't know, I was gonna do a down look today, which I think I'll stick with the down hair. Alright, so I'm not gonna talk a lot, I'm just gonna get started. The first thing that you guys should know is that if you're going to wear your hair down and curly, you need to have great products to put in it. Ladies, if you have curly, thick hair, this will be your best friend. You should seriously try this product, Herbal Essence, None of Your Frizziness. Oh, it's amazing. It comes in like a set of 3, shampoo, conditioner, and a leave-in cream. This stuff, it really works. Like, I wouldn't sell it to you. Actually, I'm not selling it to you. I wouldn't tell you about it or try and sell it to you if it didn't work. I've been using this now for like a year and a half, and I love it. It really works really well. Put it in wet, dry, wet or dry hair, doesn't matter. It can be either. Leave it in. Put it down at the bottoms. Make sure you get lots at the tips, because a lot of times that's where your hair starts to get frizzy, is at the bottom. But that stuff works. Awesome. Okay. So after you put that in, you're going to want to make sure that you have a hairspray, because hairspray will help hold in the curls and make them more secure. But other than that, you really don't need a lot of product if you have naturally curly hair. Just something to help smooth and tame your curls, and then something that's also going to help hold them in. You don't need a lot of hairspray. I use 4 times Mega Hold by Rave, which is super strong stuff because I like my curls to stay all day. But if you want a really naturally wavy looking curl, like I have right now, you don't really need something that heavy. I think I have a little bit of it in, but not really much at all, and you can tell that because my hair looks so soft. So, I showed this in my other video. My bangs right now are really the only thing that are straight, and what I did was I flipped them all to one side. And they're actually really not straight. They're kind of wavy, and you can see that, but I showed this in another one of my videos, and I'm actually going to show it to you right now, because you can do this as part of your, if you're going to wear your hair down, do it as part of your, like, look. It's really cute. I'm a cheater when it comes to doing the French braid, because to me, to French braid my own hair is more difficult than anything else. So when the Lauren Conrad French braid bangs thing came out, I really struggled with it. But I found, after I finally learned how to do it, which it doesn't really always come out that great, but after that came out, I learned something that looks just as cute, that's so much easier, doesn't take nearly as long, but it gives you that same effect. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quick, and pin it and leave it in with down curly hair, and then I'll like undo it and show you a different look. So what you're going to do is, just like you would French braid your bangs, you're going to take your bangs from one side and flip them to the other. Mine are on the left. And you're going to want to make sure that you separate those from the rest of your hair, because you don't want to be doing all your hair. So yeah, you're just going to start right where you like flipped your hair over. And what you're going to do, I'm going to try and do this so you guys can see, is just incorporate as much hair as you can and do it as tight as you can. You're just going to twist. And you're going to want to keep it right at your hairline. But you're going to want to go all the way down and try not and get as much of your like regular curly hair in it as possible. Alright, so then I would go down maybe to your temple, and then just use a really secure fitting bobby pin. And you're going to pin that in place. Okay, so that's that. Really simple. I mean, this is really, really simple. This would be more of a homecoming look than I would do for prom. This right here, this part of my bang right here on this side is straight. If you were interested in doing this, like really simple, just wearing it down, even if it wasn't for prom or anything, or homecoming, I would curl this just so it matches the rest of your hair and it doesn't really stand out, but it's not that big of a deal. So, it's just kind of a twisted bang, and this also looks really pretty. What I do most of the time is I'll pull my hair back and put it in a really high messy bun, and then leave it with the braided or the twisted bang. But this is what will give you that wavy bang like I had without using like a crimper or anything. Just gonna pull that out. You can even, like, if you have hair like mine, and mine has a little bit of product in it, so it's a little bit stiffer, but this would probably spray some hairspray on that and it'll stay in naturally, and then it won't be so tight on this side, and it'll be a little more loose at the top. So yeah, okay. So, get back to my, alright, so you can see that gives you a pretty wavy bang, and it looks natural. It doesn't look like, it just looks like a natural wave in your hair. So, if you wanted, you could leave your hair down, take this, take your bangs, and pin them loosely. So what I do is I pull them back and then I kind of push forward. And you're going to put them just really loosely, like right behind your ear. And you can see I have a little bit of fall away, but that's okay. This way. I could repin that actually. You just get that really pretty, like, natural side sweep on your face. If you have a bigger forehead like me, this will, like, really help hide that. And it looks cute with, like, curly down hair. And I usually would have a little more product in my hair than this, but it's just a really naturally tousled look right now. So that's that. That's really super easy. It's really pretty, really elegant. You could spice this up with a really cute headband. I have this little, it's not really a headband, but don't mind these bumps, but you just get the point. It'd look cute with a pretty headband right there. I'm looking kind of hippie-ish. Okay. So, yeah, that's look number 2, and you can do this same thing with the really loose bun that I did in the other video, or side ponytail. Looks really super cute. You could do this look with pigtails. That also looks really super cute. I just make my pigtails a little bit shorter. You could do, like I said, you could pull it all up into a ponytail, a high messy bun, or a really low, like right on the bottom of your neck, like ponytail. That would look really pretty. It's really easy, something simple. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think some of the other ways that I did my hair in high school. Oh, well, if you want to do, this is a really pretty, you could do a side bang like this, and you could actually leave them down, but then you would take your hair and pull it half back, and then I would do a bump. And then for my hair, because it's so thick, it would take lots and lots of bobby pins. I don't think 2 is going to hold this, but we'll try it. Actually, I know 2 isn't gonna really. Oh, well, actually, it did. Okay. I know this bump looks like really crappy, but I have the stray hair here too. I would probably pin that in with my bangs, so just pop that sucker in right there. This hair. But yeah, that's a really simple, you could play with this a little bit to make it look a little bit more, like a little neater, but that's a really pretty look. The bump is really cute. Obviously, it would be a little bit better than mine because I just did it really quickly, but that's a really cute look. These are all so super simple. So super simple. Say that 3 times fast. These are all really easy. Curly hair, there's so many options, and I used to think that there were like limited options, but I've completely turned my idea, that thinking around. It's just amazing what you can do with curly hair. So I'm going to end this video here. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. As always, if you want to see other hairstyles, just anything to say, please post it below. I would really like some feedback, and subscribe, tell your friends. I say that all the time, but yeah, just really easy stuff. So holler at me, let me know what you guys think. Thanks, bye.